What's up, BA202? This is Team 5. We're going to talk about Homeward Bound. On our first leg, our group will take the Sigma Chi trailer to Parker, Colorado. We will travel 1,174 miles from Pullman to Parker. Gas will cost around $216, where we will then Venmo each other to make it even. When we get to the suburban town in southern Colorado, we will explore the cool hiking trails that it provides. After that, we'll hit the famous restaurant called Mexico City, where we'll get some famous fried tacos.
For the next leg of the trip, we're going to go from Denver to John Wayne Airport. We're going to take a nice little Uber there. And then we will be in Irvine, California. Here we are going to go to Laguna Beach, which is so pretty. Also, like a must for Irvine is seeing my cat because he's really cute. And also, if you're lucky, you can get a nice little swim with Gina. So it's going to be around $230 per person. That's like with the Uber and everything. And then we're going to do bikes because, yes, it would suck. I calculated it. It'd be like an hour and a half, so it's definitely possible. Anyway, I could not think of another thing. So that's how we're doing it.
After we finish our trip up in Irvine, we are going to take some motorcycles up the coast of California to get the full experience of the ocean and the beautiful weather that California has to offer. Before we arrive in San Luis Obispo, we'll stop in Pismo Beach, California, where I'll give the whole group surf lessons. After the surf lessons, we'll drive into San Luis Obispo and get dinner at the restaurant Novo. This leg of the trip will be about 231 miles and cost a total of $360.
On the next leg of our trip, we will be driving Jaden's family car up to WSU Vancouver because he wanted to put a ton of miles on his old car, and we want to live life on the edge because it breaks down a lot. The trip will be about 862 miles long and cost $156 for gas, which is about $26 per person. While we are there, we will take a tour of the beautiful WSU Vancouver campus.
From Vancouver, Washington, we will take the Empire Builder train to Pasco, which will be $35 per ticket. And from Pasco, Washington, my sister will pick us up and take us to Yakima, Washington. During our time in Yakima, we will go to the famous Miners Drive-In and grab a bacon burger and fries.
Then from Yakima, we'll go to Tacoma, Washington on the Greyhound bus, traveling 155.8 miles, costing each person $25. When we arrive in Tacoma, we will buy some running shoes and go on a run at Point Defiance.
For the next leg of our trip, we're going to go from Tacoma to Anacortes on some ATVs. And regardless of what this says, we're not going through the ocean, don't you worry. And then from there, we're going to take a ferry to San Juan Islands. So in total, this will be about $60 per person. And the ATVs are free because Miss Jordan's family just coming in clutch with the ATVs, I guess. And also for the souvenirs, we're going to go to a lavender farm and pick some lavender because Seattle #earthy crunchy.
From the San Juan Islands to the Anacortes ferry docks, we will be hitching a ride with Jake's cousin on his boat. Then we're going to go all out and rent a limo to Jordan's hometown of Chelan, Washington. The trip will be a total of 147 miles and cost us $160, which is $26 per person for the limo ride. For our souvenir, we will be going to the famous Riverwalk Inn Cafe, order their giant cinnamon rolls for $6 a piece, and take a walk through the scenic park. Luckily enough, Jordan's uncle owns an orchard and a farming helicopter. He offered to give us a ride to Pullman, our final stop in the trip. This leg of the trip is 211 miles and we'll be back home in Pullman.
Our total cost for the trip will be $2,508, which is about $418 for each of the 6 of us, and we traveled a total of 4,187.8 miles. Our greatest challenge for this project was figuring out how to make this video and the animations that go along with it. Also, it was difficult to find a time where we could all meet as a team to collaborate. Our advice for the following 202 class is to communicate your schedules when you first make your groups so that you can all find a meeting time, as well as not slacking on quizzes because those points really add up. Thank you for coming along on our Homeward journey with us.